I'm Ed Peeler. I'm a former coach at Crest High School, and I'm in a Royston Memorial Golf Shop here in Shelby, North Carolina, where I'm a part-time employee. I coached for 31 years. I taught and coached and athletic director for 39 all, but I actually coached basketball for 31.
What was your final record?
Oh gosh, I don't know. 560 something and 320 something. We won 2 Western North Carolina championships before Crest went into the High School Athletic Association. We went to the championship playoffs with the High School Association, but we did not win a championship while I was coaching.
You coached David Thompson, I guess, for 4 years. Did he play all 4 years?
He played varsity for 3 years. He played the first year of consolidation at Crest. He was on the JV team, and I tried to move him up to the varsity at Christmas, but he wanted to stay down there with his guys.
Could he always jump like that?
Oh, yes. I knew he was jumping. As a matter of fact, I told his mother and daddy his sophomore year, get ready because they're going to be coming in here after him.
Do you ever hear from him anymore?
I see David about once a month somewhere. We communicate by telephone or by email, and he usually comes back to his sister's house here or his cousin's house here around once a month. I saw him, about a month ago. Alvin Gentry's dad died, and they were cousins, and I saw him then. I started having a problem with my hip about a year and a half ago, and went to the doctors, went to Ortho Carolina here and saw Dr. Stucky, and we sort of went round and round with it. I had the shots in my back and in my hip. I thought they worked at first, but they didn't seem to work, and so we ended up, I had a back operation also at Presbyterian Hospital in Charlotte that got rid of my spinal stenosis. And that didn't help my hip, so we came back to Dr. Stucky, and he performed a hip operation. I have a doctor's appointment with him next Wednesday, and it'll be 12 weeks since I had the surgery. I didn't know what to expect. Now I've got 3 brothers that's had both hips done, and everybody I've talked to that's had hip surgery tells you a different story. Nobody has had the same story. This way it works one way, this way it works another way. You keep doing the one main thing, you don't cross your legs. It wasn't but a few hours after I woke up and came out of surgery that I was walking with a walker. And that's what they wanted to see. They wanted me up. The first thing, they wanted me to stand up. And I remember doing that, and then it wasn't long after that till they brought a walker in, and I walked out into the hallway there at the hospital, and then from there on, we started with the Joint Academy, doing the exercises and that kind of thing. And I think I was on the walker for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. After 3 days, I went home. And then home health care took care of me with rehab for 2 weeks. And during that period of time, I got rid of the walker and started walking with the cane. And then I think I was on the cane for about 2 more weeks, and I've been walking without the cane ever since.
What did you think of those people at the Joint Academy?
Well, they were great. I mean, the 3 days they took care of us. There was 8 people in there during those 3 days that had knee and hip operations. And the thing was, I knew several of them personally, or not exactly personally, but several of them were former students at Crest High School where I taught. And I did not have any of them in class, but I knew them. And we had a good time kidding with each other and carrying on. And it was just I think it's a good thing. You get together there, you do your rehab together for 3 days, you eat together. And it's sort of I challenge you to do the rehab, you challenge me to do the rehab. The biggest pain before was that my left hip, I could not pick it up. Every time I took a step, pain shot down my leg almost to my knee. Getting in and out of a car, getting in and out of bed was difficult. And since I've had the surgery, I've had no pain at all. Now the stiffness and soreness from the operation, and they kept telling me it'll be 3 months before you get over it, and 3 months is tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to, and I'm fine. I'm having no problem. I don't have any pain. I have had no pain even from the operation, just stiffness and soreness from the operation. And the doctors told me when he cut me on my hip, said, "You're cutting all those muscles." and it's going to take a long time for them to repair.
Did you say both of your brothers have had both hips replaced?
Well, I said 3. My mother and 3 brothers have had both hips replaced.
Did they all have their hips replaced at Cleveland Regional or other places?
No, only one of them. 2 of them had it done here in Cleveland Regionals, and actually 4 of them. One of them had it done in Houston, and one of them had it done in Nashville, Tennessee. I got 4 brothers that had instead of 3.
Wow, my goodness. And have they all done well with it?
Oh, yeah, all of them done well. Well, in my case, if you were hurting like I was hurting, and I'm pretty active. I played golf a little bit. I played tennis quite a bit, and I could not do either one of those sports. And I was ready. Matter of fact, I had to almost encourage the doctor to go ahead and do it. He sort of wanted to hesitate and put it off, but I was ready to have something done. So I just wanted to walk without any pain.
And so it's worth doing?
It's worked, yes. It's worked good.
There we go. No, you got it now. I tell you what.
He said the hip that I had operated on, the left hip, looks real good. I mean, it looks as good as it could look.
It's still feeling good?
I have no problem with the left one. Yeah, it feels good.
So
I never have had any. I'm up to walking about a mile a day, but my right one's starting to bother me a little bit.
Coach, how many years has it been since you shot a hoop?
At least one. I've been playing tennis for the last 10 years. I may have thrown one up too, but it's been a while since I shot one.
Do you still play golf too?
Occasionally, yeah.
But tennis has been the main
Tennis
sport.
has been my main sport for the last 10 years.
Do you have some friends you play with?
Yeah. I play doubles. We got a tennis organization here in Shelby, and we play over at Gardner Webb on Monday nights, and then I play 2 or 3 times a week here with this other group. Well, the doctor and the therapist all tell me that that the hip surgery will be no problem to playing tennis or golf or anything I want to do. It's just a matter of time, I guess. Which it'll be 4 months next Tuesday since I had the operation. So, they say it takes 3 to 4 months to heal good, but the doctor says it looks real good.
And you're feeling no pain at this point?
I have no pain in as far as the hip, no.
Fantastic.